Robert,
Yo, what's shaking AC?
the life of a model.
I know. I just saw your post on the interwebs and you're getting so much love.
Oh, I'm dying, Robert.
I feel you need to let everyone know what just happened. Like, where were you yesterday?
So I was a model in a fashion show last night, and the reason I'm talking about this with you right now is because I wanted to thank you because I was like, I got asked to be in a fashion show. Like, are they crazy? And I said, like, do you think I should do it? Because I wasn't gonna do it. Like, I was like, why would I do that? And I'm gonna like, also, it's so out of my comfort zone, right? And you were like, no, you got to go do it. And then and I think I just figured out why you wanted me to do it.
It's because I want to tell people I hang around with models,
Yeah.
millionaires, models. I'm living in a rap song.
And so the reason you wanted me to go do it was so that you could say you hang out with models.
Ain't nothing but a G thing.
Oh my gosh, so funny. Okay, that is so funny. But yeah, I mean, I think it's maybe worth just reflecting on the reason I did it because I was not feeling very confident about this and had to wear the big high heels and walk the runway and not fall down and try to look good. And it was to get out of my comfort zone. I was like, you know what? You can't just always do things that are easy. And so it kind of lines up with my cold water swimming.
Yes. Except
Like people,
modeling's cooler. It's more fun for me to say I hang out with models than with cold water
cold water
swimmers.
swimmers. I hang out with models and I hang out with people that go in the ocean. Yeah, that doesn't have the same ring, does it?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I guess yeah, I think that's a big part of why I did it. I'm curious if what's the last thing you did? Well, do you want to unpack? Do you want to unpack and peel back the layers of the onion, on the modeling? Do you have any questions about that, or should we just move on?
No, no, I do have some questions. So,
Oh, okay.
did they supply you with the clothing?
Yes. So it's a designer. It's a local designer. Her name is Teresa Lindsay. And she chose the outfits. It was my first time doing it, which made it sound just now like there might be another time.
And were they
Um,
like were they like fitted to you, or do they just have like a rack of clothes that they pull out and they go like, all right, whatever fits?
yeah, no, we had to go for a fitting in advance and
Hmm.
get model coaching.
Okay.
I'm not kidding. Like I'm dead serious. And so she had, she a designer. She's an art like people that are designers obviously have an artistic approach to things. So I think she had like, oh, this body type or this person, whatever their look would look good with this. There were some very tall. I felt very short because even with my like heels that are like this high, I was like one of the shorter ones. So it was like, oh wow, these are real models. There were real models there, like
But
real
you're a
models.
real model. What do you think? You're imaginary?
Yeah, no, like real live models. They had like the moves and stuff. Like it was pretty
Yeah.
cool. But yeah, so the outfits she chose, I got to go twice. There were three people out of the 22-ish
Did
people
you do the
that
blue steel face from Zoolander? I think it's blue.
yeah.
It's like a long, pouty,
No, I didn't do powder. I did like
smoky eyes.
yeah. And we were
Period.
supposed to look at the thermostat. Like that was the thing on the wall that
Yeah.
we could see and the cameraman. But like don't look at the cameraman, look at the thermostat. So it's like strutting, way to strut. So I've been practicing my strut. Yeah, so outfit was chosen and there was a wide range of different looks and things. They put things in my hair. Some people had like big things coming out of their hair and head. They're probably called something. I don't know if it's a fascinator. I don't think so, but yeah, what
That's
else? What else you got?
did they
What else do
did
you
they
want to know?
play I'm Too Sexy by Right Said Fred?
That song was in my head all day. Not because I think I'm too sexy, but what cannot walk on the catwalk, right?
Yeah,
I was
the catwalk. Yeah.
yeah, I was totally yeah, I'm a model, that's the line that was in my head all day. No, they actually had I feel bad, I forget who it is, but this impressive violinist was playing the music. And it was like she's like a local celebrity or maybe even more than local. I don't know. She was apparently was a big deal because it was a surprise.
Okay, so how do you feel now afterwards, after having done something outside of your comfort zone?
I feel good. No, I only feel good because I did it, not because I was so good at it, but like I
Mhm.
feel good because um, it when you do things like that, it helps you next time. It helps you do hard things.
Yeah.
Because then next time you do something that feels out of your comfort zone, you go, well, I've done that and I've done this and I made it through and I did this, I made it through all these other things. So yeah, because I mean, part of me thought, is this just a waste of time? Like, what's the point? Because I'm so uh, uh, what's the word? Like I'm focused on like productivity and maximizing my time and making sure I'm doing things that are valuable. And I was like, well, how is that valuable to me? And I was like, well, maybe it's just fun. That's maybe value, but I didn't know if it'd be fun because I was nervous. And then I was like, oh, and then also maybe there will be like some cool like social media opportunity. Like, I don't know, maybe something cool will come out of it. And my marketing team's always asking for more content. So it's like maybe this will work. And then number three is just that achievement feeling of doing something hard, I guess. So
Hmm.
yeah, feel good. Feel good. I'm not like walking on clouds, but I feel good that I did that.
Wonderful. I'm glad to hear
Yeah.
that.
Do you
Getting
have
out
any
of
other
your comfort.
questions?
Nope, nope. Those are all the questions. Do you have any questions for
Okay.
me?
Yes, I do. So is this an interview? My question for you is what's one of the hard things you've done in your life, either a long time ago or more recent? What's
Honestly,
something you've done out of your comfort zone and how did it pan out for you?
it's really it's really tough to answer that question because a good
Because everything you do is out of
no,
your comfort zone.
a good chunk of my life I spent being an adrenaline sports junkie, and doing really
Mm,
crazy stuff like jumping out of a helicopter on the back of an unmanned mountain, skiing down like crazy things, canyoneering in Costa Rica. So like what most people would find uncomfortable was just my day-to-day life. So I learned to sort of manage my fear and discomfort. So when it came to doing things that are tough, especially in the world of entrepreneurship, when you have to make cuts or fire people or, you know, go into like that crazy business meeting with somebody who could totally like destroy or elevate your business, I don't find that uncomfortable. It's just
mm,
day to day. I guess what I would say is what is uncomfortable, specifically using that word uncomfortable to me, is doing all this boring stuff. When I have to do boring stuff, I'm like, this is uncomfortable. I am so like this, I hate this. But I think my just like similar to you, my drive is like, well, this needs to get done. So I just become comfortable. You put on some track pants and you just
mm,
sit down and you just do it. So like I don't know, nothing's really coming to mind about where when I'm uncomfortable, which is sort of dangerous. I mean, it makes you almost incredibly fearless. But with that being said, with fearlessness comes courage, and courage is what leads to success. And then after you're successful is where you develop confidence. A lot of people
mhm.
think confidence comes before.
Yeah. Totally. Actually, that's a good point. Like that is so true that people think that, oh, you're so confident, and it's no, it's you're courageous. You have courage, and you take that step, and then you gain the confidence because you did it and you succeeded. Or if you didn't succeed, at least you put yourself out there, you did it, you survived, right? And so then you kind of gain the confidence to do the next hard thing. And
Yeah.
then it takes courage again, though, right? Like it often takes courage again. So what I'm hearing is what you're telling me is that I'm courageous
Yes,
because I did
exactly.
that. Yeah. I mean, all kidding aside, like not that any of that was kidding, but it ended up being fun, and it was a bunch of women that were, just people that didn't nobody hardly really knew each other. So it was kind of fun. And I will say, like, my always desire and urge to connect people, I was like, oh, I saw all these opportunities. I'm like, we should next time we do this, if there's a next time, if I get asked back, we should have like a way to connect so that we know who we should do, like go around the room and like say who we are and like get to know each other. It'd be really fun, to do that. And there
Well,
were a lot
maybe
of
people
girls.
listening or watching will bump into you on the catwalks of Milan in the future.
Right.
Let's wrap it up, AC.
Okay. Well, thanks for the laugh.
Here we go. Three,
Okay.
two,
Two,
one.
one.
Go
Go
be
be
awesome.
awesome.